Over the recent months, EMD leaders on Pan Am trains through District 2 have become rather common. The first taste I got of this was on September 29th. I was out waiting for the office car special, but after learning it tied down in Lawrence, I began heading home when I got a frantic text to head to Rockingham Junction immediately. I learned that DO1 had the highly sought-after GP40-2LW number 507, which had recently been repainted back into Guilford colors, much to everyone's surprise. So of course I changed my plans and headed straight to Rockingham, where many others were already gathered. After getting permission to depart, the train throttles up, creating nice EMD sounds, and the engineer gives a nice horn salute. Then, on October 18th, I learned that EDPO had SD40-2 number 3404 leading and was making good time, so headed to Durham in hopes to catch the train in daylight. This plan was soon shot when they had to wait for Amtrak 695, which had extra equipment on the tail end. After letting yet another Amtrak pass, EDPO finally roared through Durham with a long line of limestone slurry tankers bound for Maine. In early November, the Phase 3 Heritage Unit number 145 made a visit to the Downeaster. On the 11th, I made it a goal to get this unit, so I went to Exeter to see it trailing on 682. Later in the day, I headed to CPF 258 where 693 with 145 met 694, both giving horn shows. During the following week, a rumor spread that starting Monday, November 23rd, PTC would be required for a locomotive to lead trains on Keola's trackage. Many SD40s and Pan Am's 2 FP9s do not have PTC installed, so this would mean they could not lead trains on much of the trackage in Massachusetts. The Saturday before this supposed deadline, 3404, an SD40-2, was leading POAY, so I, along with many others, ventured trackside to see it possibly for the last time. My spot of choice was Exeter. Please note that this rumor was soon proved to be false. Once POAY cleared, I was informed that EDPO was holding in Plastow for it, so I decided to wait in Newfields, even though it had a B40 leader. This leaser was built in 1964 as a GP35U for Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway. It kept this specification through its time at Santa Fe and BNSF, and ended up at Larry's Truck and Electric, where it was rebuilt to what it is today. A week later, I learned that AYPO had 3403 leading, so I planned to go out for it, but I figured I had a few hours to kill before that time. However, I soon learned they were making great time and were through North Andover 2 hours before I expected. I made my way as fast as possible to Rollinsford, where luck was on my side yet again, and they held in Plastow for 691. Before long, 691 barreled by. A little over half an hour later, AYPO rolled through. While en route to Rollinsford, I heard that POY had yet another EMD leader, this time 3405, and was departing Rigby. I correctly figured the two trains would meet at Wells, so headed to Dover to kill the time between the two trains, and I returned just as they called the North Berwick defect detector and then rolled by with a friendly crew. Thanks for watching.